In this video I will be silently installing Cisco Webex, and as you can see I'm starting this video from my GitHub page, and that's because there are a few bits of information that I will be using for this video. And I will be using psexec to install the software as a system user, and if you're wondering why, there is my other video right here that you can watch, and here I am explaining the reasons for it. And I will leave the URL for this page in the description down below. Now I will start this video by downloading Cisco Webex. I will click on the link that I have here. And as you can see, it brings us to the download page for Webex. But we will be not using the links that are here for Windows. And we will scroll down a bit and we will click on visit our admin download page. Here we will click on download the installer. And I will be using the non-localized version, the 64-bit version. And I will click on the link right here. Then I will go to my downloads folder. And here we have our installation file. And as you can see, because we used the admin page to download the installation file, we got an MSI file. And that's great because that means we can use this executable with standard MSI switches to perform the installation silently. And I will be performing the installation inside of a virtual machine. So I will copy this executable, then go to my VMware workstation where I have this virtual machine prepared, and I will paste in the file into this folder. And as you can see, also here I have my psexec executable that I will use to start the installation as a system account. So now the next step for us is to launch CMD. And make sure to run it as administrator. Now we want to change our directory in our command line to the directory where we have our files. So I will copy this link right here. And then I will type cd, paste in the link, click enter. Type dir to check the contents, and as you can see we have our executable for psexec and for Webex installation. The next step is to open another command line, but this time instead of using our user to open it, we want to open it as a system user. So for that I will type psexec.exe, the executable name. Then I will type -i and -s for system account and CMD. Agree to the license terms. And now if I type who am I, it is saying that I am an anti-authority system. So once more, we want to change the directory to the directory where we have our files. So I will type cd, paste in the location and click enter. If we do there, we see the same result. Now to start the installation, I will go back to my GitHub page. And here we have the command that I will be using for the silent installation, and I will try to explain it a bit. I'm using cmdc, but this is not necessary. I'm just using it to see when the installation is finished. Then I'm providing the installation file name. Then I'm using the parameter quiet, and this parameter is the main parameter that makes this installation a silent installation. Then I'm using the parameter no restart because I don't want this installation to force a restart on the system. And then I'm using a parameter all users equals 1. And basically this makes the installation a machine-wide installation. That means all the users on the computer will be able to use the software. And this is the bare minimum that you need to perform the silent installation. But you can customize the installation a lot more, and I have a documentation link right here. If I click on it, you can see Cisco has made a very nice documentation page about installing Cisco Webex, where you can find a lot more parameters that you can use to install Cisco Webex. And this is a very detailed and nice documentation, and I'm always happy to see something like this as a system administrator that has to install software sometimes. Okay, let's go back to the GitHub page, and I will copy the command, go back to my virtual machine, paste in the command and click enter. And now let's wait for the installation to finish. And it seems it's done. Now we have an icon on our desktop. I will double click on it. I will accept the terms. And it seems that it installed successfully. And that's it for this video. In the future videos I will show you how to deploy Webex using other deployment tools, and also how to customize the installation file. So like and subscribe if you want to see that, and see you in the next one.